Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you all, our dear students. Today we have new session with you. This is Mr. Muhammad talking to you to present for you Unit 6, Lesson 2. As usual, we need from you your concentration and your interest. Number 2. Communication system. Communication coming from communicate. The person is communicator. Communication means sending or receiving information. Number 1. Speaking. A. Talk to your classmates. Find people who do these things. Take each of the statements every time a classmate says yes. The meaning of classmates, colleagues, your colleague, your friends in class. Most people spend more than 1 hour on the telephone every day. What about you? Do you spend more than 1 hour on the telephone every day? Listen to the radio a lot? Spend more than 2 hours watching TV every day? Spend more than 2 hours using a computer every day? Have a mobile phone? Have an email address? Here your questions need from you to speak freely about yourself. But from my point of view, I think from all these, moderation in our life is very important in all activities. Number 2. Reading and speaking. A. Read the 3 topic sentences below and then read the article. Match each topic sentence with the appropriate paragraph in the article. Number 1. But in our natural excitement over this constant development of electronic media, we shouldn't forget that most people in the world don't have a telephone and many don't even have electricity or clean water. The word appropriate means suitable. The word constant means fixed. We want to read it first and then discover which paragraph is suitable to this point. Number 2. Almost all households in the US today have at least 3 pieces of electronic communications equipment: a radio, a television, and a telephone. The word households means all the people living together in a house. Which paragraph suitable to number 2? Number 3. Major electronic companies are already working on the next generation in communications technology, combining all these modes of communication. The word modes means particular types of something, specific types. Which paragraph suitable to number 3? Read your text and decide. Let's read our text. Access to technology. A. At least 2/3 of North American households the internet. Increasingly, this is used for buying goods and services online, as well as accessing information and communicating with people worldwide. In addition, over 80% of the population of the USA has a mobile phone, and more people have some kind of portable computer which connects to the internet. 2/3 means 2/3, mathematical fraction. Households, as I told you before, means all the people living in a house together. Population means people in general. Portable computer. Portable means easy to carry and move from place to another. B. There will soon be fast, functional, and widely affordable mobile media phones that will give you telephone, television, and internet all in one. This emphasis on integrating what are now different devices will be clear in the home too. Your telephone or video phone will have a television and a computer with internet access in a single apparatus, and it won't end there. The word affordable, cheap enough that all people can buy. Emphasis means stress. Integrating means combine, completion. Apparatus means equipment. C. We may be in danger of ignoring the part of humanity that's not online, or of creating a society that consists of electronic haves and have-nots. It would be easy to exaggerate the effect that having so many means of communication has on our lives and our abilities. Using a mobile phone or handheld computer doesn't make you a genius like Aristotle or Ibn whose achievements were made without the help of computers and the internet. Living offline is still the essential human condition. Our words, ignoring, neglecting, or disregarding. Humanity, people in general. Haves, have-nots, opposites. Haves affirmative, have-nots negative. Exaggerate means something that seems better or worse than it really is. Achievement, something that somebody has done successfully. Now we can start our answers. As for number 1, but in our natural excitement over this constant development of electronic media, we shouldn't forget that most people in the world don't have a telephone and many don't even have electricity or clean water. This is paragraph C. Number 2, it will be A. Almost all households in the US today have at least 3 pieces of electronic communications equipment: a radio, a television, and a telephone. Number 3, it will be B. Major electronic companies are already working on the next generation in communications technology, combining all these modes of communication. B. Decide which of the 3 paragraphs in the article contains the writer's main point. What is their point? Compare and discuss your ideas with 2 or 3 classmates. The writer's main point is contained in paragraph C, and is that although technology is exciting and is becoming more and more a part of our daily lives, there are many people who are excluded from those developments. However, we shouldn't feel superior or confuse the advantages that technology brings with our own achievements. Number 3, grammar builder. Gerunds. Gerunds are nouns made with the ing form of a verb. Smoking is bad for you. Our example here explains something very important for us all. If you have your verb at the beginning of your sentence and adding ing to your verb, it will be a noun. So we can call it gerund. A. Underline the gerund phrases below. The first one has been done for you. Number 1 is done for you here. Storing energy in batteries is a problem right now. So we have already underlined storing energy in batteries. Here we have storing ing to the verb store. Change it, the verb to be a gerund. Here it works like a noun. Number 2, traveling by zap will be cheap. What about our gerund here? Our gerund will be here, traveling. Traveling by zap will be cheap. Number 3, using a portable computer doesn't make you a genius. Where we can underline our word. Yes, at the beginning of our sentence, we have the word using. Yes, it's okay. Using a portable computer doesn't make you a genius. Using. Use a verb, and we can add ing to be gerund. Number 4, our best hope for the future is creative thinking. What about our gerund here? Yes, this is not at the beginning of our sentence. Yes, we have here the last word, thinking, from think. It's our gerund here. So we have different places to put our gerunds. Exercise B. Use a preposition and a gerund to complete each of the sentences at the top of the next column. Prepositions: on, in, for, at, of. Gerunds: preventing, meeting, ignoring, knowing, watching. Here we have prepositions and we have gerunds, and then we can go now to put the correct gerund next to the correct preposition to fill our spaces. Number 1. Success in business depends, space, the most up-to-date information. Here our completion will be depends. Yes, how about your preposition? Yes, it's on. Our gerund, unknowing. Number 2. Governments have been accused, space, the problems caused by pollution. Accused, our proper preposition here, of, gerund, ignoring. Number 3. New generation mobile phones appeal to people interested, space, multimedia claps on the book. Here we have our preposition after interested, it will be in, and we have gerund, watching. Number 4. The internet is very useful, space, other people with similar interests, useful. So easy. 4. After we have our gerund, meaning. Number 5. International efforts should be aimed. Aimed at. At what? At preventing more environmental damage. Now the last part of our lesson today. C. Substitute the underlined words with gerund phrases. The first one has been done for you. Number 1. Ocean travel is uncommon nowadays. How can you change? Yes, sample for you. Traveling by boat is uncommon nowadays. It will be like this. Here for number 2. Night work is usually very inconvenient. Night work, how can we change to be gerund phrase? Think. Yes, it will be working at night is usually very inconvenient. 3. City life can be dangerous. How can you change? Living in a city can be dangerous. Number 4. A lot of investment goes in technology development. Technology development. How can you change it to be gerund phrase? Yes, a lot of investment goes into developing technology. It's over for today. See you soon. Thank you.